season all comes down to this. The championship game featuring the top seed that was expected to be here against a much lower seed that's had to scrape and claw through 3 rounds of playoffs. But all that matters now, 4 quarters of football for immortality and the ultimate prize in the sport, that national championship trophy. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go, the kickoff. This is the ultimate game in college football. National championship at stake. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for a no gain.
It's another good job here by this defense. And I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a 3rd down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
They face 3rd down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Back to pass. It's Baker. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Breaks free with room to run. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The pass rush closing in. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
A lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the 1st sack of the game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play and completion. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry up. He's looking to throw. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. If it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. QB keeper all the way. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. It's 3rd and goal early in this championship game. Touchdown, UNC. They spike for a for this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up. Who's scoring a touchdown? And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. For some space, it's Washington.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Finds the receiver wide open. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
The Bears with 1st and 10 here. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Touchdown, Bears! As they answer with their first score of this title game.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open, does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Baker. A deep shot to the right. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, North Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic at the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. On the ground, it's Washington. He picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now here's the toss play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. He didn't pick up the first down, but still early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. You keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Incomplete. It was easy through the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. To throw, it's Robertson. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They'll bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it, and incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit. He wasn't able to complete this pass.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Looking for some space. It's Washington.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Breaks an open space. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Scanning the field. It's Robertson. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. And finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Soko brought down after a nice run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. The defense drops him for a loss. Put backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Now they try here for the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Dropping back. It's Baker. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That's a strong stiff arm. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion, probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
Bringing pressure. And down he goes. It's a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Hawk over the middle. It's Johnson. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And the Tar Heels looking to run some tempo here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. And the Tar Heels will have 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff. It's Hall.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8. And the Tar Heels line it up with 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Running with purpose. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout the...
Here he goes! Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
To throw, it's Robertson. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Baylor. A great catch and run for 6. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Now, this is everything you can hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play.
Not a real good throw here. You put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the last scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Back's got it again. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
On the
Third down coming up after that running play. Back to throw. It's Robertson. Short connection to the tight end here. And gain enough. They set up first down now at the 39. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense playing close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Catch made on the out route. And we're head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Kind of by the defense the first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. 7-play drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets the ball on as he's in, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here is hold on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, that's not 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? You can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Gonna run it. It's Washington. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the past 42. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The defense was definitely not expecting the run here on this 3rd down, Chris, and it allowed the back to hit the hole with little resistance. You can't get away with that every time, but it paid off here.
And the Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
On the move now. This time, a completion. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket, put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. It right through. And with that, they regain the lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Back to throw. It's Baker. Looking to scramble. Pulls it in. It's Hood. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
North Carolina, 21.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at the 25. The first play of the drive now, the 25. They get the second half started with a running play. The game moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere
before he leads the defense on a chase.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Using his legs, it's Washington. Picks up the gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pick tonight by the QB.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Again, coming out of the arc together, but it's complete. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Looking to pass. It's Baker. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the defense does a really good job getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time. I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield. But good effort and a good play.
And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. The big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. How many tight ends do you think in one game can go over 150 yards receiving? This guy is a difficult matchup for anybody that they put on him today. I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Dropping back, it's Robertson. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. He's having one of those dream performances.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal leader onto the field. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot, 24 yards. And it's good, right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Baker. He'll throw it now. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Baylor 27, North Carolina 21.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
A challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Keeps it on the draw. Looks like the force looking for more. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Big throw caught on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to pass. It's Baker. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, UNC. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Championship game, and there was no one who can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
He's on the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now, the 25. On the run, it's Washington. Nowhere to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking there. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Washington. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense facing a third and long to 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Baylor.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Let's go to the right, looking for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Anytime you're trailing like this in the 4th quarter, of course you've got to go for it on 4th down, and they get it done to extend the drive.
There's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it, make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Takes the handoff again. Passes the 10-yard line. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Shotgun handoff here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up, become a hero? They'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces into the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. Trying to find room. It's Washington. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal, back at the 13. Looking to score with a run to the right.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
The offense just going to take a knee here. This one is over, and they can begin to think about how to improve. Penalty on the defense won't make much difference this close to the goal line. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Now another kneel down. Here we go. The game-winning field goal attempt coming up. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And this to almost certainly win the football game. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they've regained the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the go-ahead field goal, they get set to kick off, just need to prevent a big return here in the final seconds. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Baker. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And catch made, big play. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Baylor Bears.